Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to go in deep on their feelings for you today. So, your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, crush, how are they actually feeling about you right now? So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers as well as to everyone who is part of this family. Now, many people have asked me, where is the letter that I wrote to you guys? So now I've put it permanently in the description box below. So this is just a letter that I've written to all of you from the bottom of my heart, because I can't go on and on here, right? We want to get right into your reading. So if you want to know a message from me, from the bottom of my heart to you, what I would love to say to you, go to livetarot.com/readings. And like I said, the description is in the box below. So today we do have a pick a deck reading. So I'm going to give you 3 decks to pick from. But before we get into those choices, I do have a question for you. I'd like to know if you are feeling emotionally exhausted and heartbroken because of this person that you're watching this video for, right? Many of you are in struggle. You're in separation. It may have been a small amount of time. It may have been a longer amount of time, but you really feel like communication has broken down, right? Between you and the person you love, whatever the journey may be, right? Sometimes we have a distance problem. Sometimes we have a third party obstacle. Doesn't have to be romantic, right? I know many of you are dealing with certain and specific challenges in your relationship with this very special person. So this is why I say, these are general readings, right? Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Not everything may resonate for your unique journey. But if you are feeling lost and confused and you'd like to have true clarity, confidence, and relief from the pain and frustration you're feeling, I really do encourage you to book a private reading with me. I do both live as well as video recorded. The one I always recommend is the live, because that is such a beautiful transformational time that is very free flowing, right? You can ask any question you want and you can shift those questions as we move through the reading. You also get a video recording of that to have indefinitely, right? To get deeper into what Spirit has said to you. So this really does answer your most urgent questions about your unique journey. What is going on between you and your person? So I always recommend that if you want specific clarity, right? And the link is in the box below. So today you can pick from deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3. Or you can pick all of them and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So deck number 1 right here is the Crystal Visions Tarot. Deck number 2 right here is the Muse Tarot. And deck number 3 right here is the Wandering Star Tarot. So go ahead and make your selection and we'll get started with the deck number 1. All right, my beautiful group number 1 that chose the Crystal Visions Tarot. Let's take a look at your person's true feelings for you today. Okay, we're going to start with the tarot, then we'll open up these oracle cards for you. What are their true feelings? We have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Okay, so I feel that for those of you who may have been in struggle or separation at this time, your person really does want a new beginning. I love aces. They are such fresh energy, right? They are the energy of wanting that new beginning. They're the energy of beautiful new perspectives. But I also feel that your person understands that in order to have this new beginning with you, that they really do need to look at things or shift their perspective. Okay, so there may have been obstacles or issues that have happened between the two of you because this person may be somebody who's too in their heads. They could be an air sign, they don't have to be, but this person may need some sort of a mindset shift. You know, sometimes like we mean well, we really love you, we really, you know, want to be in this relationship, but sometimes it's our own mind that kind of works against us, right? Like we have certain opinions, we have certain thoughts that get in the way, we have certain thoughts that become actions that become more of a stumbling block or more of an obstacle for the union to happen or for the relationship to move forward smoothly. And we realize that, hey, you know, I think I have a little bit of that stinking thinking. That's what I call it, stinking thinking. Like, you know, when you know that the thoughts in your mind are not working for you and your love, they're not working for you and the relationship, they're actually holding the relationship back. So this is why I feel like your person right now and their feelings for you is that they realize that they have certain limiting beliefs. Okay, they may not want to admit that. It may have been a process for them to admit it, but I feel like they are becoming very aware of the fact that they really do need to work on some of those beliefs that are keeping them stuck, that are keeping them from moving towards you in a way that is really beautiful, in a way that is open. Okay, so this person may have a little bit of kind of, you know, close-minded energy. They may not be somebody who has the most open mind. You know, they may struggle with having more of an open mind. And so I feel like they've become aware of this and they're trying to start opening their mind. And I feel like this also is a lot of it is also part of their overall life. So it's like they would very much benefit, this person would benefit from being more open-minded in all situations. I think their life would improve, and they're starting to see that. Two of Wands. See, I feel like they want to make better decisions towards you. They want to make better decisions in this relationship, especially if you guys are in separation at this time. I think they've realized that they may have made some really bad choices from emotion, okay, from passion. This person could be a fire sign as well, doesn't have to be, but I feel like they're also, you know, they have this combination of a lot of mind space as well as a lot of passion. And sometimes when we are very much in our heads and we let our passion rule our heads, we can sometimes make poor decisions, especially when it comes to love, right? So we haven't seen Cups energy yet, right? So I feel like this person may kind of struggle with opening up their emotions. They make a lot of decisions and choices from passion or from their thoughts. And that can lead to decision making from triggers, right? From things that are triggering you, from things that are making you react instead of you being calm and going into your heart and making decisions from your heart. So you may find that this person, they mean well, again, they love you, but they tend to be a bit more reactive than they should be. And the more reactive that they are, the more there's a struggle in the relationship. But I do feel that they are starting to realize this, like they're starting to see themselves maybe in a little bit more of a truthful or objective light. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so now we're getting really grounded earth energy, and I like that because I feel like this person may need that. You know, this person, again, I feel like they can be a little bit volatile. They may have more of a volatile kind of personality, which can seem very exciting, right? When somebody's very passionate, when they seem to know what they want, when they seem to go after what they want with this Two of Wands in their material world, this may be somebody who really does go after their goals. They go after it with passion. They go after it with commitment. They really believe in, you know, building something amazing. Seven of Pentacles, like you may have found that this person does well in their career. They go after things. They know that every effort that they're making yields a particular result. they're kind of results oriented. You may see this about this person. They may be very results oriented. They may be very regimented. They may be very dedicated to everything that they, commit to in life. But again, I think their Achilles heel or their weakness is definitely that sense of passion. So this energy of Seven of Pentacles is actually very good. It's very grounding for them, because these energies are not very grounded energies, right? So I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like your person is very much in their feelings for you today, thinking, okay, how can I be a more grounded partner? How can I, really work on laying a foundation with you that makes me less reactive? This person could be a little bit more argumentative, like they may get into arguments more easily than they should, And I feel like they're wanting very much to not argue with you. They're wanting very much to not be a reactive person with you. I think they're looking for some sort of calmness. They're looking for, okay, how can we have this beautiful, calm foundation? If we plant these beautiful seeds together in our partnership, then I feel like I can settle down. I think they're looking to be more settled. I think they're looking to be more grounded with you, because they know that is going to lead to good things. The bud, potential promise, it's about to happen, keep going, see? So we're getting these energies again of seeds being planted and things blooming, which is so beautiful, right? With the Seven of Pentacles and the bud, to me, that is the combination. Seven of Pentacles is about planting those seeds, right? And waiting for the harvest. And this budding is so beautiful, because that's what happens when you lay the groundwork. When you lay the foundation and you plant those seeds together, they're going to bud. And the potential for that, the promise of that, is so beautiful. So I love this energy from your person towards you. I do feel that they very much want, this relationship to come into that alignment, to be grounded and beautiful, so it yields beautiful results. And I love the fact that they know that it's coming from their shift in mindset. No more reactivity. See, happy. I love this. Such beautiful energy. I feel like they just want to be happy with you. I think maybe you guys have been struggling a lot lately with more energies of struggle, right? More energies that may be heavy. Maybe you've been going through some very specific challenges that have brought down that happiness level. Maybe it is making you both feel very stressed. Maybe you both have been feeling very pressured. Maybe there's a bit of a dark cloud hanging over the relationship, hanging over the energy of it. So I feel like your person and their feelings for you, they really want to let that dark cloud go. They want to come back to the happiness that you guys shared before, right? There's something, maybe there's a point of happiness or joy that has been lost here in the relationship, or it has been replaced with a lot of stress or heavy energy. And so they want that dark cloud to be lifted. They want to experience happy moments with you again. Oh my gosh, see? Oh my God, look at all these energies of relaxation. I just feel like your person really wants to shift the energy here between the two of you. There's definitely an energy of stress. There's an energy of pressure that maybe both of you are feeling together. And it has put a lot of like an emotional burden on the relationship, and your person doesn't want that anymore. They want to just relax with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to plan some sort of a trip, or some sort of can we get away and relax together? Is there something that we can do to lighten the load, lighten the energy, be more fun, be more relaxed? Wow, look at this. Another one. Look at this entire reading, group one. It's all about releasing anxiety. It's all about releasing the darker energies. It's all about getting out of our heads and getting more into a space of peace. Peace, release, enjoyment, happiness. I just love this for you guys. This is so beautiful. Okay, so let's get some specific messages from them. And I'd appreciate if you could take a second right now to give this video a like, a thumbs up, and a sub if you haven't already, because this is so powerful. You know, it's free to you, but when you subscribe, it literally helps me, a single mom, support my family. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. I'm keeping secrets from you that I'm too ashamed to admit. I'm afraid to talk about these things. Okay, so this may be the very reason why your person might be somebody who is a bit reactive, right? They may have something, and it doesn't have to be huge or earth-shattering, but they may have something from their past that they are struggling with, or certain things that are making them reactive, right? Like if we are in this phase of life where we are very passionate, but we're also tend to get triggered, or we tend to react a lot, there's a reason for that. And oftentimes it may come from some sort of childhood experience, or from experiences in adult relationships that we've had that have made us feel really bad, right? So I feel like this may be something that they may now be ready to talk about, so that you guys can release it, right? So that you can't, because oftentimes the best way to release these kind of heavier things is to actually confide and talk about them. So I feel like with that Ace of Swords, maybe it is time for them to stop feeling any shame around it and, you know, be open to talking about it. I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. I'm afraid that I won't be good enough for you. Okay, so that's another thing that's going to make you reactive, right? So I feel like this person does feel, and I'm not saying you pressure them in any way, but I think because they love you so much and they want this relationship to work, I think they feel the pressure of being good enough. And part of the reason why they may not feel good enough is because of whatever are some of these things, that some of this emotional baggage that they may still be carrying. I've never met someone like you. You're special. Please have patience with me because I'm still learning. See? So definitely, I feel like there's a beautiful energy here of them understanding, with this Ace of Swords going so well with this message right here, of them understanding that it is okay to be in a learning process. And, you know, our love relationships are the greatest school we could ever be in, because it's in that relationship that we learn and grow the most. Because when we mirror each other, or when we complement each other, when we, you know, see each other for who we truly are, mirrored through our partner. So I feel like there's a beautiful energy of learning and growth here. So let's take a look at what may happen next. What's coming up next for these two beautiful souls, Spirit? Okay, so your person doesn't want to settle. Okay, they know that you guys are not in the best place right now. They know that things need to change. So they don't want to settle for less. They want to work on this with you to have exactly the kind of relationship that you both want and deserve. And there's definitely insecurity around this, and that is why they know that they need to work on that. But I love the fact, again, that Ace of Swords to me is so much also about changing that insecurity, right? Like they know that there's been a timing to this. They know that, you know, there's been an evolution to this relationship, to this connection. And part of that evolution is coming out of your insecurities, is being able to share what your insecurities are, what may be holding you back or triggering you from the past. So again, I feel like your time is coming. Your time is now ripe for this transformation. Yeah, see, they want to create something so beautiful with you. This is all about inspiration for a new phase in life, an inspiration for a new, beautiful relationship between the two of you. So they want to create this. They want that happy, happy creation, which I love. They want that relaxation creation and that release, right? All of those energies are, and that budding energy from this card are leading to the creativity, the creation of something very beautiful between the two of you. I just love this. So let me know what you thought in the box below. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, Or if you'd like to read the letter that I wrote for you, to you, the link is permanently now in the box below. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have used and created and used in this reading. You can also take a look at the Live Cozy collection, which is right here. It's a collection of really cozy, beautiful, high vibe manifesting goods that will elevate your life. You can also order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is a highly personalized, beautiful manifesting tool as well. And you can learn about everything at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. So my beautiful group 2 that chose the Muse Tarot, let's take a look at how your person is feeling about you today. So we'll start with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. So we have the 10 of Emotions, or 10 of Cups. Wow, what a beautiful card to get. Oh my gosh. So this person really feels like they've hit the jackpot with you. They feel like you are everything that they have always wanted, everything that they've always looked for in a divine counterpart or a partner. Okay, there's some sort of very deep satisfaction that this person feels with you. I feel like their soul feels something so different, so unique, that almost like they don't know how to put it into words, right? Like they don't know how to express it, but it's like this deep sense of peace. It's a deep sense of understanding. It's like they feel that you understand them at the deepest level. They feel very understood by you. They feel very seen by you. I feel like this person has definitely struggled in their life to feel seen and understood. I think this is something that they have really been craving. They've really wanted their whole life. They may not have gotten that when they were young. Okay, this person may come from some sort of a family background where either they felt like nobody paid attention to them, or they didn't get enough attention, or they weren't understood. Like whoever raised them never fully understood them or saw them. Okay, it doesn't mean that they were treated badly, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be. But there was something within this person that never felt like they were fully visible. Okay, they felt invisible in some way to their caregivers, whoever raised them. So I feel like this is something that they've been craving for a very long time. And this is something that they have been looking for in love. They want to be seen, they want to be heard, they want to be understood. And I feel like nobody makes them feel like that more than you. More than you. Now, I also feel that there may be some sort of a mirroring energy here, as in like you may feel the same way. Like you may also come from the same experience. So take that as it resonates. It may not be for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like you may mirror this person in that sense, that you also felt unseen or unheard or or not understood or misunderstood by people who may have raised you. And so there's some sort of a camaraderie, there's some sort of a deep understanding that is mutual here between the two of you. So this is why this 10 of Cups to them represents everything that they have always wanted, and how they feel when they're with you, and how they feel that they have finally been able to get that satisfaction, to get that contentment with you. That is so beautiful, so sweet. What else are they feeling? Wow, Queen of Emotions. Okay, look at this. This one just flew out. I don't know if it was on camera, but see, you definitely rule their hearts. See what I mean? Like, I just feel like this is a very specific message to the divine feminine, okay, Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups. You rule their heart. You have opened up this person's heart in a very powerful way. And they feel a flood of emotions. Look at this. All of these very, very emotional energies. You have opened up their heart in a very new way. I also feel that, again, this person has a very wounded heart. Okay. And you may also feel that you have a wounded heart. Again, doesn't have to be, but I do feel, again, a very deeply mirrored energy here. Both of you may be more similar than you are different. Okay, you may feel that you are very deeply mirroring each other in this relationship. And for many of you, this may definitely be a twin flame journey, doesn't have to be. But I do feel that there is such a powerful emotional connection here. There's such a powerful connection between two hearts here. That is two hearts that have been thirsting for the same thing. This is so beautiful. Wow, this is so beautiful. You have opened up their heart in a very new way. Now, I also wouldn't be surprised, because there's so much emotional energy coming through here, group 2. Maybe this relationship has also felt emotionally exhausting or draining in some way. Not because there's anything wrong with the two of you or anything like that, but more like because you guys have opened up this portal into your deepest desires, the things that you have wanted since you were very young. You know, and oftentimes when we meet somebody who opens up those desires in such a deep way, as wonderful as it is, it can also feel very emotionally exhausting. So you might both be feeling very, very much of that surge of energy when you are together. So much passion, so much chemistry, so much, you know, you're just so into each other. You can get lost in each other. But yet when you separate, you also feel very emotionally drained. Like you need to, you need to replenish that energy, that emotional energy, because so much of it just gets depleted within the relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like you both may be needing also a good amount of your own space. Like when you're together, it's amazing, but you also both benefit from having your own space so that you can emotionally rejuvenate yourself. So you can emotionally feel like you are replenishing that, because you both have so much love to give, so much love to offer, that sometimes it can feel a little bit depleting as well, especially if you've been going through any kind of trials, like, because sometimes, again, a lot of this emotional energy can also come out as emotional challenges, right? You might be challenging each other. You might be bringing out some of these emotional wounds within each other as well. So as much as you love each other, there may be some wounding that also is coming out. Wow, Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so now we have two Queen energies. So I feel like this person very much wants to make you an offer of some sort of real partnership, whether that is an engagement, whether that is marriage, whether that is moving closer. Because for some of you, I do feel that there may be a long distance relationship here. And again, that's why you two long for each other so much more even. There's so much emotion here. There's so much to be explored here, that if you're living long distance from one another, you are desiring and longing to be in the same space. So this person may be right now feeling that it is time for you to move closer to one another, so that you can further explore one another, so you can truly be together under the same roof or in the same town or in some way. Now, for others of you, I do feel that there may be some sort of a third party situation here. Doesn't have to be romantic. This Queen of Pentacles can represent a difficult mother figure, right? Because we've been seeing here that there was something here about your caregivers, right? Feeling like you were never seen or heard or understood by those figures, and maybe they are still haunting, maybe they're still around, somehow manipulating or distracting from this relationship. For others of you, this person, again, you guys have a very intense emotional relationship, but this person may not be free to be with you, or maybe both of you are not free to be with each other. This may represent some other third party that this situation needs to be resolved, because you guys have really found each other and you guys really want to be together, because again, a lot of heavy emotional energy here. So take it as it resonates. I'm seeing a few different journeys going on here, okay? Plant yourself here, integration, embodiment, and grounded action. So see, I feel like because your person feels that there's so many big emotions here, this Queen of Pentacles and this plant yourself here grounding energy is going to be important. And I think they've realized that too. Like, they want more grounding. They want more grounded action between the two of you. And it's interesting because I feel like it's very relevant for all of the journeys, whether you're on a twin flame journey, third party journey, or long distance journey. I feel like the answer is the same for all of you, that you guys need to make a decision that is grounded in reality. So does that mean that you're going to move closer to one another so you can take the relationship the next step to the next level and truly be together? Is that going to mean that if there's a third party, you're going to resolve that, right? You're going to take grounded, concrete action towards resolving that. But I feel like the time has come now to take some sort of grounded action, to not just be in the emotional side, but to be in the action side now. And I feel like that's what your person is feeling. Okay, by the book. Okay, so this person, they may be somebody who struggles with taking action outside of what feels like it's playing by the rules. Okay, so I feel like there's something here about your person knowing that they tend to play things safe. It's hard for them to take big actions. And I feel like either resolving a third party situation or resolving a long distance situation is going to require some big action. And sometimes that also requires creative action, creative thinking, thinking differently, doing things differently. But I feel like this person knows that they have a hard time doing that. They tend to kind of play by the rules. And so there's something here about them wanting to, talk to you about how to come up with a solution or an answer to any kind of challenge that you're going through, whatever that challenge may be, that thinks outside the box. Because I think this is a struggle that they have. Like, they don't know how to act outside of the box. They need some sort of guidance on that. They need some sort of inspiration, as to how to come up with something creative, how to solve any issues that you're having in a way that is not going to fail. Okay, because I feel like they believe that if they just go by the book, if they just go by, conventional stuff, like they just play it safe, that you guys are never going to be where you want to be, if that makes sense. See, breathe through the tension. So there's definitely some sort of tension that's been going on here. Again, depending on what journey you're on and what challenges you guys are facing at this time, I feel like there's definitely been a tension between the emotions that you feel, the really, really big emotions that are at play here, the big love that you have, versus some sort of real life obstacle that needs to be resolved. Okay, there's something challenging, some sort of obstacle here that is really putting a lot of tension on to this connection. And it's not about how you feel. I think the way you guys feel is very clear. So this is about resolving whatever are the obstacles. See, smoke and mirrors. So I feel like there's something here that is not being talked about. There's something here that may be happening indirectly, or that is very kind of murky. Okay, because smoke and mirrors is all about like, okay, something is under the veil. something is there but is not being seen clearly. So if you're going through some sort of a challenge right now, a struggle or separation, there's something here, there's a truth here that needs to come out. There's something here that needs to be seen more clearly so that you guys can resolve it. So let's get some specific messages from them. What would they say to you? And if you could take a moment to give this video a like and a sub, I'd really appreciate it. It's absolutely free to you, but it literally helps me, a single mom, take care of my family. So thank you for your support. We come from different worlds. Our perspectives can clash sometimes. Can we work this out, right? So I feel like there's something here about, like I said, this smoke and mirrors, right? Like sometimes there is something that you guys feel so much emotion, but there's some sort of an underlying truth that needs to be worked out. I have toxic people and situations in life that keep me from being with you. I'm too weak to fight it. Okay, so this to me is that third party situation, whatever it is, whether it's a difficult, again, it could be a divine feminine energy, it could be a mother figure, any kind of divine feminine, or other partner, ex-partner, current partner. It could be anything that is toxic and that is definitely making this person not break the rules, right? Or not come up with a creative solution. I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. So yeah, that's where that 10 of emotions and Queen of emotions comes from, right? Like those are the big longing, big love, big chemistry, big emotions that are at play there. So that's not surprising. So let's see what's coming up. What's coming up here, Spirit, for these two? What's happening next? Yeah, so your person is definitely learning big lessons, okay? Big lessons in how to deal with the combination of their emotions as well as whatever challenges that you guys are going through. There are big lessons, big shifts being made here, and that's a good thing. And that needs to happen because whatever is under the veil here needs to come out. It needs to see the light of day. Yeah, see? They know that they've been denying and repressing something, or maybe both of you have been, whether it's, your pain and frustration at a third party situation, whether it's your pain and frustration at a long distance situation, or maybe you're just having a hard time seeing eye to eye. Maybe there's a perspective clash here, even though the emotions are so there. So this is why I feel like these repressed emotions or whatever is being denied here is coming to light, and it needs to. Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah, beautiful. So you guys are going to heal this together. It's time. You guys are going to talk about this. You're going to work this through. That's what they want. That's what they feel about you. They want to heal whatever this is together. Beautiful. So let me know what you thought. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or if you'd like to read the letter that I wrote to you from my heart, I've put the link permanently in the description box below. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. You can also explore the Live Cozy collection, which is a beautiful collection of things for your home that are going to keep you in high vibe, or the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is also a beautiful, highly personalized manifesting tool for union or reunion with your love, or to attract new love. So everything is at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 3 that chose the Wandering Star Tarot. Let's take a look at how your person is feeling about you today. And we'll start with your tarot, then we will open up those oracle cards. How are they feeling about you? We have the 4 of Swords. Okay, so definitely some sort of a sad, withdrawn energy. So you guys may be going through some sort of a struggle right now. Maybe you have separated for the time being. But whatever has happened, whatever the challenge is, this person is definitely withdrawing and taking some quiet time for themselves to really think things through. And that's actually a good thing, right? Because sometimes when people are feeling the pain of struggle or separation with the person they love, sometimes they do the opposite, right? Like they go out, they party, they try to distract themselves, but that actually, maybe it helps in the short run, but doesn't really help in the long run. So I see this as a positive thing. If they have withdrawn for right now, it's okay. Let them feel your absence. Let them feel what it's like to not have the light of your love, to not have your energy around them, because I do feel that you are a light in this person's life. Maybe they need a reminder. I'm getting some energy here of, did they take you for granted? You know, did they get to some sort of a point where they just did not appreciate your presence enough? Not that they're a bad person, not that they've done anything terrible, but there's some sort of energy here of complacency. You know, like when you look at that figure lying down there, I just feel like there's some sort of energy of things just being complacent. Maybe they weren't putting enough effort into the relationship. Maybe they were just kind of, just going along, not appreciating you enough, not caring enough, not listening to you enough, just taking your presence, your love, and your light for granted. So maybe this is what this person needs, to feel what it's like, to be distant from you, even if it's for a shorter amount of time. But I feel like this person is definitely withdrawing. They are going into themselves. They're taking some time to spend alone. They are in pain. They're definitely missing you and feeling the absence of you. This one just flew off and actually fell to the ground. So let's see. 9 of Wands. Okay, very wounded energy. So this person may be going through some sort of an energy of self-pity as well. They may not be ready yet to take responsibility for their actions. Okay, they may not yet be ready for that, because 9 of Wands can be a very defensive energy. It can be the energy of somebody who is feeling like it's all about them. They're the wounded ones. They're the ones who've had such a hard life, right? I'm the one who's, been betrayed. I'm the one who's struggled. It's, look at me. There's a little bit of a poor me attitude here, but I also feel that that is a transitional feeling, right? Like when you're feeling very down on yourself, if they feel like they don't have access to you at this time in some way, maybe, you're just not communicating with them, or they've withdrawn, you both have withdrawn from one another. There can be a little bit of this time period of self-pity, like I'm just so miserable right now, I'm sulking, I'm pouting, look at me, I'm so hurt, what did I do wrong? Like there's this energy of like them being a little bit more focused on their own pain right now, but I do feel that that is temporary. Okay, so they're feeling very wounded, they're feeling very isolated. There's been some sort of a wounding going on to their pride, maybe to their ego. They feel very standoffish, They want to be understood. But I think they're also realizing that if they want their feelings to be understood, if they want their injuries or their perceived hurts, their broken heart to be understood, that they also have to give that understanding. And I think that is why this 4 of Swords is very important for them, because they need that time to reflect, to come to the understanding that this is a mutual thing. Like if you want to be heard, you need to listen. If you want to be understood, you need to understand, right? If you want to be nurtured and cared for, you need to give that back. So I believe that there's an energy here of your person going through the process of learning these truths. 4 of Cups. Yeah, very, very stunted emotionally. Okay, so yeah, they're going through a very hard time. Okay, if you guys are in struggle or separation, they are going through a very, very hard time without you. Okay, they are really struggling. They are really in pain. Four of Cups. They just feel very emotionally shut down. Interesting that we got the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups here. And it's interesting that they are both flanking the central energy of the Nine of Wands. So of course, these two are definitely energies that are going to contribute to this Nine of Wands, because the Nine of Wands, again, you know, like, I've withdrawn, I'm alone, you know, I'm isolated. What did I do to deserve this? Look at me. I just feel so emotionally shut down, right? So again, it's all about that I'm so wounded, right? I have all these you know, cups of love that could be offered to me, but I'm going to cross my arms. And didn't I say pouting energy? Same energy here. Sulking energy, same energy here. I'm going to fold my arms. I'm going to resist, resist, resist. So right now, this person is probably not even open to receiving love and support, even from the people around them, even from friends and family. Like, they may be very emotionally shut down right now. They may be very resistant. And they may, you know, their friends and family may be noticing right now that this person is like not wanting any of it. Like, they don't want to be, they don't respond to texts, they don't respond to phone calls, they don't want to talk to anybody, they don't want to, like, you know, it's like very, very shut down energy. Okay. But I also feel like, again, this may be a necessary phase. Sometimes you gotta go through that shutdown in order to realize the truth, in order to really appreciate what you had. You may need to go through a time of feeling resistant in order to see that you have that resistance, and how that resistance is not serving you at all. And I feel like that is what your person is in the process of learning at this time. See, the wastelands, they're in the wastelands. Sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. So definitely, wow, look at these energies that are coming through. Your person is definitely going through a dark night of the soul phase. And it is because they miss you so much, but they have lessons that need to be learned here in the wastelands. Oftentimes we are going to the wastelands because we are on the verge of a new understanding. Like, you know, we've sorry, I can't talk today. We've finally hit rock bottom, or we've finally hit that wall, right? And the only way to now navigate that is to come to a new understanding on the other side of the wasteland, right? To like go to that wasteland to understand yourself, to be a better person, and come out on the other side, out of that Nine of Wands energy here and now, right? Like, they're very stuck in the present moment, okay? And their present moment, their here and now, is definitely one of suffering without you, if, you know, you guys are not communicating too well right now. So they're very much locked right now in the pain of their present moment. But I feel like Spirit is saying that this person really needs that. They are getting exactly what they need. They are exactly where they need to be, because this is going to be a time of transformation. They need to face this pain. They need to face themselves. Because being in this present moment, suffering is going to bring about an understanding, an opening. It's going to help them to come back into shining, right? They are working on coming to the other side. They know that right now they are not shining their best light. They know that you were the light that shone in their life. But they also know that in order to even deserve you again, even to have you back in their life again, they have to meet you there. You know, you can't just be the only one who is shining and they are always in the dark. It's not your job to always be shining on them. They need to come to you to shine on you as well, right? Like, there has to be a reciprocity here. You cannot carry the burden of the whole relationship on your shoulders, group 3. That is not your burden to bear. That is not fair to you, right? A higher view. There you go. There you go. So this person right now is really understanding what is the bigger picture, Okay, what is the bigger picture of where they have gone wrong, what they need to see, what is it that they're not seeing? And once they get to this higher view, that is when these energies of resistance will finally release, right? I feel like as they are understanding where they need to be, who they need to be your equal partner, as they are seeing the higher view, and the more and more that they see and understand that, the more they are working on coming out of this, because this is very stuck energy, right? But this is good because I feel like this higher view and this sense of shining and the way that you shine in their life, you know, like what you bring to them, is something that they are understanding now that they must mirror back to you in order to have a beautiful relationship. So let's see what they would specifically say to you. And I'd appreciate it if you could take a second to give this video a thumbs up and a sub. It literally helps me so much. It's free to you, but it really helps me as a single mom support my family. So thank you so much. It was my secret. It's my secret. I want you so badly, but I'm not free to be with you. I'm loving you from a distance. Okay, so take that as it resonates. That's a special message for those of you who this may be because they are not free. Okay, so this is the first indication that we're getting that for some of you, this energy may be some sort of a third party situation. Okay, not for everybody, but just take it as it works for you. A lot of these energies may be coming from somebody who is not free right now to be with you. And it doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be anything that is just blocking, right? That is blocking this union. So this is another reason why they may be in this Four of Cups energy. Loving you from a distance, wanting you so much. Their way of dealing with that is this Four of Cups kind of just shutting down their emotions. I pushed you away because I was scared to commit to a real relationship. Okay, so yeah, that's also part of this energy, right? Like they could not meet you where you are. They could not shine the way you are shining because they are too afraid of a deep committed relationship. That might be the story for some of you. I still love you. I dream of being with you. I imagine waking up next to you and cuddling with you every day. Yeah. A lot of love. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of longing. There's a lot of like this heartbreak energy. So let's see what's coming up next. What's coming up next for you and your person? So there may be something going on here in the material world that is an obstacle that needs to be resolved. Okay, so for some of you, again, that material world could represent that third party or some sort of distance between the two of you that could be physical as well as emotional. For some of you, there may be something going on that is financial as well. There may be something that is bringing your person down in terms of their finances or their ability to make you a real offer of a real life. Okay, so just know that there's something there that may need to kind of come into some sort of transformation or resolution in order for this to move forward. So change is coming. Beautiful. Okay. I feel like for many of you, these energies have maybe been going on for some time, and now it is time for them to finally release, right? Like I said, this is a temporary kind of phase that your person is going through, right, in their feelings. So this is why I feel like this is beautiful. We needed this change card. We wanted to see this change card, and it has come up. So beautiful. There is a shift. There is a change coming. Yeah, so your person is definitely again, that nine, it's so funny because that Nine of Wands is so much about, right? I'm the victim here. I'm the one who's been wronged by life, right? So that's definitely tied to their ego and their pride. And so I feel like these are the things that they're working on. They're working on shifting their energy around that Nine of Wands, right? Around that resistance where, you know, it's all about me, it's all about my struggles. I think that's something that they realize that they need to change. These are the two things, is the ego issue as well as anything that is in the material world, whether it's distance, third party, career, finances. All of these things are shifting because that change right here is coming. Beautiful. So let me know what you thought. If you would like to have a personal reading with me or read the letter that I wrote to you, I've placed the link permanently in the box below. If you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, or if you'd like to take a look at the Live Cozy collection, which is a beautiful series of things that you can use in your everyday life to keep you in high vibe and manifesting beautiful things, and the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is also very highly personalized, manifesting for your union, reunion, or to attract new love. But you can learn about all of it at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.